everybody. Happy Thursday. It is Cassie and Chris once again with Sunday Chronicles. This is episode 27. Love vehicles. Part 5 of 7 of our 7 days of Christmas. This one's entitled The Tortoise and the Hare. So we're going to be talking about a few different things. Fun. We'll be talking about a few different things. Okay, we're back. We're checking if, is it on? No. Oh, okay. Like we said, or like I said, we're going to be talking about instant gratification, the speed of the universe, those type of fun things. So I think just to get started, unless you want to, you want to get started? Chris says he has a question for me, and I don't know what it is, so we'll see if I can answer it.
What's the one thing that cannot be fulfilled through instant gratification?
Long-term happiness.
Your purpose.
You
know why that is?
Are you saying you can't find your purpose instantly? Is that what you're saying?
Through instant gratification, you cannot find your purpose. And do you know why that is? Elmo knows. Because your purpose takes a lifetime.
Makes sense. We're tired.
It's been an amazing day.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Said we're tired. this all this universal
It's been beautiful.
Stuff
It's been beautiful.
Exhausting.
But it has been beautifully strange.
Yes. But well, the first thing I thought of when we mentioned we're going to do a talk about instant gratification is just how we are living in a world that it rewards instant gratification. Everything from instant shipping to one-click ordering to, everything you do, the faster you do it, the quicker you'll get a reward. And I think it's really interesting because, like most things in society, it's completely backwards.
Is it, or is it cool? Is Amazon cool?
Amazon's awesome. But what I'm saying is the general idea of it, I think instant gratification has a lot to do with consumerism. So that's kind of where my mind went. I know you kind of want to go in a different direction, but...
Yeah. Shit, man. I like going to the grocery store. To me, it's a cool thing to do. I really enjoy kind of that.
Are you saying comparing to just doing it online?
And to me that would be that's not instant gratification. And even taking it a step further, what if we had to farm for our own food?
That'd be badass.
It would be badass, but it would be just the opposite of instant gratification. That purpose thing, I was thinking to myself, okay, what can't you get through instant gratification? And that was the only thing I could really, a purposeful life,
Well, if you're constantly, and again, as we always say, it's every individual's choice.
Sure, yeah, you can do whatever.
We're calling this the tortoise or the hare. You can go the tortoise route, you can go the hare route. It's whatever you want to do. If instant gratification is what you think fulfills you, great. But in our experience and just what I've observed, instant gratification it's called instant because
it's seeking outwardly.
It's seeking outwardly for a quick fix. Yeah. That's why people are in pills. That's why I want instant gratification. I don't want to deal with I don't want to deal with my feelings, so I'm going to do this for an instant quick fix.
Yeah.
And
my take on this, I'm glad we didn't talk about it beforehand, is my take on it is the universe moves extremely slowly, methodically.
Yeah.
And to be able to dance, that slow, methodical dance, you must be present in the present moment.
Yeah, I think that definitely instant gratification and not being aware and present, I feel, definitely go together. There's a correlation there. It's
you must be present. You must be in the present moment to receive that gift.
Yeah, you must be aware and present in order to be aware that what you're doing is,
which is not instant gratification.
Yeah, moving you forward. Every situation is a lesson and a gift. Versus I want it over and I want my reward, which I guess it depends what you. People just want money.
It's kind of neat that you say reward. You said that 2 or 3 times.
Well, that's just in the definition. Well, I'm saying that because that's part of the definition of instant gratification.
What's the reward via a purposeful life?
Long-time happiness, fulfillment.
What's the reward?
I'm guessing.
A purposeful life.
Yeah, that is a reward in itself.
In and of itself, there's no. I say the other
anxiety,
day. There's no little rewards along the way.
No.
People would rather choose a life of many rewards,
which are mostly
outwardly,
material,
instead of going in to get the full reward of a purposeful life. Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, we always get some shit that we didn't plan on doing.
Yeah, because we actually don't really talk about what we're going to do beforehand. We just say, what's the topic? What's the title?
Along the way, on the purposeful, or the tortoise, slow and steady wins the race. I think everybody's heard that one. And nothing in life worth a damn, especially a purposeful life, comes easy.
And that's
and
why
anything forced, #GOP, is it's not going to last.
I think that goes from anywhere from personal relationships to jobs to anything.
Yeah.
Forcing, and I think we've all experienced that. I know I have.
There's the control.
It's a controlling. When you're forcing something, you want to have control over other people, of what's supposed to be happening. When really you aren't in control. It's that holding on but letting go in a different way. It's. I think the forcing things is a big thing. I feel that happens because of not just wanting control, but I lost my thought here.
It's a selfish way of the. It's a selfish.
It feels weird to say, if I've keep going all over the place. I think I'm good. I just can't think today. Blah. The universe is giving you a gift of life in certain situations to learn and grow from, and to force anything other than that just seems disrespectful.
Yeah.
Is where I think I was going. And
meaning you instead of
to facing what you need to do and accepting,
instead of being willy-nilly.
It's my Uguay quote again that I said before. Many, and I'm not saying it exactly correct, but from Kung Fu Panda, for those who know it, many meet their destiny on the road they take to avoid it. Yeah. And I think that's part of forcing. It's
either way you're gonna.
Yeah, you're forcing a different situation, but you're gonna keep coming back around.
I'm gonna add on to something yesterday. We were talking about allowing people to be, regardless of whatever. Yeah. If this is the thing, universal law states what you put out, you get back, and
reap what you sow.
That is.
I think we say that like every episode.
Yeah, that's enough, man. You don't wish anything bad for somebody, but if somebody's just blatantly handing out shit after shit after shit and then proud of it, they're going to get that shit back.
And that's why I think.
So it's kind of like
that's such a helpful
it's an easy because it's hard to it's hard not to be upset about
and emotionally involved when you see things like that.
When you can recognize it, you that's where the compassion comes in, because you feel it's coming.
And that's what it's always a nice reminder, if you don't know it's coming, to think of this, because it is painful and you're weighing yourself down when you get attached to other people's misery and other people's
you're going to get that shit
they do.
On you.
Yeah, so the best thing you can do is walk away because, karma.
Let go.
You gotta let it go.
Karma will override grace. And we've talked about that before. There's just a time that comes to where your own ignorance will override grace.
We're gonna be seeing that, I think.
It's happening.
You see it all the time, and it's just don't. I have to remind myself, let it go, and I think it's really helpful. But let's go back to the speed of the universe. I like what you're going with that
the dance. It's
a beautiful way to look at life.
Well, the last thing the alternative is speeding it up, and the only end result of life is death. And so if you want to speed it up on that fast track, then go right ahead. I want to was it 21 Pilots has taking my time on my ride, you know that song? And that's what he means by that, is taking my time on my ride. And I'm going to take my time on my ride. I have a lot of I want to see the world, I want to talk to the world and visit the whole world, and that's going to take a lot of time. And I've got a lot of tattoos I want to get, and
me too. Just wait.
And some fun shit like that. So when you're facing negativity or seeing things, there's it's okay, because there's so much more to life, and there's more. You're on the right path, so you just take your time and take it as it comes, Yeah, and handle it quickly. You'll get to the point to where you're like, okay, I see you, motherfucker, and then you face it, and then handle it, and it's done. And that's just.
We're talking about people, situations,
anything that arises. I'm like, all right,
The sooner you face it, the sooner it's done. So that is something that we're talking about. I wonder, that's kind of interesting to think about. Is that instant gratification right there? To instant.
You goddamn right it is.
So I guess we're saying instant gratification
on that
is
side,
cool when you're trying to face an issue
a fear,
get over it.
Get over it.
And move on, and then go back to you're the Hare real quick, and then you're like, okay, I'm cool, back to being the Tortoise.
So we just flip-flopped
completely what we were talking about. Oh, just click low power mode. Sorry.
And clicks.
Oh, keep talking, Chris. Sorry, I gotta move some things. There we go. Is it good?
So dancing the slow dance on the purposeful. So we've discussed that the one thing you can't get through instant gratification is purpose, or a purposeful life, because your purpose takes a lifetime. You want to dance slowly, and because the universe dances slowly, and she will provide, and then you provide, and y'all are basically co-creating your life with the divinity of that's in a nutshell what it is. And that moment that you're aware of, whoa, I'm really dancing.
So do you believe that life's already laid out before us?
Man, I don't know.
That's something I've always asked myself my whole life, and I don't know if I really 100%.
Free will. I question that all the time.
Like, what is that, fate or destiny? It's already laid out before.
Yeah.
You just have to meet it. Type.
Yeah,
of thing.
And in being present in the moment, it's always a surprise.
Well, that's true, but if you find your purpose, and it's that God-given purpose that we kind of talked about, I believe that to be a true thing, because when your heart feels it, this is what you're here for. Your true purpose.
Yeah. It's kind of like, fuck yeah, all right, let's I'm here, I am.
No, but then it's like you are meeting what you were supposed to, but maybe taking different ways to get there.
You can.
So I don't know.
Some, like I said yesterday, are playing the video game, but they're just on level 1 trying to figure out how to play it, and that's cool. Normally
we all were there. We've all been there.
Yeah, normally,
are there.
Normally on that route, you're very selfish, very arrogant, completely separated from divine purpose. That whole thing. That's a normal thing for somebody trying to figure out how to play the game. That's that indoctrination teach to go hunt and kill primitive gatherer type shit.
I'm superior.
Yeah. And then as you
think,
travel further to the heart, you recognize one.
And it was interesting that we thought about instant gratification, I had read a little bit up about it just out of curiosity. And speaking of primitive, they said psychologists are saying how instant gratification is a very primitive way to live.
Yeah.
It's because you can't grasp anything beyond.
There's enough
that.
abundance for everyone on this planet, and for some strange reason, it's not equal.
Well, now I'm just confused myself, but I just had the thought, is being in the moment though, people can be in the moment and be doing instant gratification, gratifying things, because there's can be so in the moment that they're not even. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. But I like the way where you're going.
I'm just thinking out loud, but
say that again and let's see if we can form a question.
Well, I'm
being
just
in the
thinking,
moment,
say someone was extremely in the
saying,
moment, they're very present.
Let me ask this before.
They don't think the outcome; they just do what they.
Are you saying instant gratification is negative?
It's not.
It's not. On the flip side, if you're facing a fear.
Well, I guess we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Interesting.
Well, I was thinking, where did I put it? I wrote some stuff down. Oh. I think where I was going was just the. You can keep talking. I don't know. I wrote something down I wanted to talk about.
I'm just gonna rest.
Well, instant gratification is the brain's greedy response to believing you need something right now. Simply, you want it. Not heartfelt, and there's a difference. That's what I wrote when I was thinking about instant gratification.
Need.
It's all about needs and pleasure-driven things.
Sure. So in that tone, well, to some people that's not negative.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
And everyone has a different truth.
Is.
I'm just saying where we're coming from.
Yeah.
You know, we're always an alternative route from the mainstream. Currently.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong way. It's whatever your heart says. However.
Yeah, if you're seeking, then.
I was just talking about the need for instant gratification. It's just a different,
need
it's a fast way.
Is a negative word. When I hear need you ever done that? Like seen a group of words, and then seen.
Well, when I hear people say I need that, I'm like, ugh, because I'm so aware of the word need now.
Yeah.
And what that really means. It's something interesting to stop and think about. Like, when you say you need something, I mean, is it a biological, or like?
Is it like water?
Water, yeah, water or food, or whatever it may be, or is it just a want?
I read something today that talked about complaining and being ungrateful. And I was like, oh, wow, complaining. If you're complaining, you're not grateful you're ungrateful. Because we've discussed before, life is suffering. Redefine suffering as life.
To learn that everything's a lesson, good, bad, whatever.
Yeah, and those things, and you've created everything.
Yeah, everything
so
you've
why the
manifested
fuck
in
are you
some way.
complaining?
Because then you're just continuing that cycle.
It's manifestation of fear. This has gone exactly awesome, but
not where you thought.
No.
Well, go stick to something because
I don't know. I love this. I've already said everything that I was going to do.
Really?
Yeah. I'm getting good, Cassie.
Let me think of.
I'm just going to do some curls while you talk.
Oh, please. My own body. Well, was there anything? I mean, so really, just to kind of sum it all up, can you kind of sum it all up in a?
What was the title again? Tortoise and Hare.
Tortoise and the Hare.
Yeah.
I liked everything we talked about.
Slow dance with the universe. She always gets everything done. I think that
you gotta have trust in the universe and trust that everything that's given to you at the time it's given to you, it's patience.
Yeah.
Patience is a big.
It's throughout the whole
part is patience. Just have patience because the universe, like you said, moves slow.
She does not care And
it's going to happen exactly as it should when it
it's
should.
going to be exactly
So,
as it should.
If
when it
knowing
should.
that, when I think,
I mean,
when you feel that and know that,
Yeah.
to the second,
Yeah.
and you have to be present to notice,
And you can
that
always-
things are happening exactly as they should, and you see how things kind of connect. And okay, if this wouldn't have happened 2 weeks ago, this wouldn't have happened, and then now this wouldn't be happening. But you have to be aware of every little thing.
So that's what trips me out about free will. We're gonna have to
Do a separate talk about that.
Yeah, that's like a series by itself. Or maybe we can do it in 30 minutes.
But I think, so being present, then you're able to appreciate the pace of the universe, and you flow with it and go with it.
You will never
And
experience life if you're
running through it.
if you are not in the present moment.
No, because if you're in the past...
If you're in the past, you're missing the present. If you're in the future, you're missing the present. This is the present moment. The more and more you practice that, through meditation will help you get and stay in the present. You become eventually a walking meditation, to where you constantly are in the eternal now, in your awake state and in your dream state. You're able to fall asleep completely in the moment. Osho does a beautiful talk about that. I'll never forget that. I either read it or heard it. And you're awake in your dream state.
Mm-hmm.
And shit gets fun at that point. So anyways, I'm tired.
Yeah. So
we're gonna do it though. Whose
did.
idea was it to do 7 shows in 7 days?
Me. I didn't want to do them all at once. So.
Yeah.
But
I think
thanks
it's turned out really well.
Yeah. Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. And
Yeah.
we'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night.
Yep. Bye.